Nice. Okay, so now today let us go to the second class.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Namaste. So the second class today we are seeing is Balava Karanam. Okay, right. Balava Karanam is also very interesting. In fact, all the Karanams are interesting. Okay, there is no doubt about that. First, person who are born in Balava Karanam, they are usually fond of domestic animals, especially cats. Okay, because here you know who is what is the animal for Balava Karnam? Tiger. Correct. So you can write down they are fond of cats and they are fond of domesticating animals, especially cats. Okay, and they also like the smell of scent, perfume, like that. Why? If you generally observe the character of this tiger, it likes the smell of blood. Okay, if you just tie some animal with the blood drops, immediately it will smell and come. You can even see in that movie, Life of Pi, how the moment the sheep or goat was tied, how immediately it smells and comes. Okay, so usually people born in Balava Karnam, they will like the smell of scents, perfumes. Okay, these things will attract them. For some people, perfume scent means allergy, like for me. Okay, but for Balava Karnam people, they will like the smell of scents and perfumes, etc. And now let us assume a situation. There is a family and there are husband and wife, but after some days that attraction is not there. Okay, and if you find the husband is born in Balava Karnam, as an astrologer, it's very easy to counsel for you all, for the client, to the lady, if she, like uses a good perfume and the flowers, right? Jasmine or whatever it is, okay? Then that can ignite the interest in the art of husband. Understand? Everywhere we have to try to connect the astrology. That is the reason I told Karanam is DNA. In fact, Panchangam is the original DNA. Understand? In Nakshatra, you can see the flow. Karanam is the crux or crude DNA in the raw form. Okay. Next, this Balava Karnam people are very, very active. The Balava Karnam people are highly active. Okay. They want, you see all these Balava Karnam people, for them cleanliness is next to godliness. They want everything to keep clean. Even in the night after everybody sleep or everybody eats, right? They will not keep the vessels for the next day morning. Immediately they will wash everything and they will go and sleep. For them, everything should be clean. Understand? So for Balava Karnam, you can write cleanliness is very, very important to them. Okay. And all this fitness, they want to be fit. They want people around them also to be fit. Okay. Sports, exercise, gym, martial arts, maintaining good physics, all this will be very important. So in general, maintaining a good physique is very, very important to them. Okay. And if you have observed very closely the tiger, have you seen in the Discovery or any other animal related shows, the tiger will go and mark its boundary to the tree. Has someone seen that? Anybody observed it in any of the, there was a video also, a very latest video. Okay, the tiger, if you see, it will go and in a tree, it will, with the claw, the dominant tiger will mark the tree. Has someone observed that? That means it is marking its boundary. Okay, it is marking its boundary. Similarly, the Bhavakarnam people are also like that only. Okay, they will create a boundary. Okay, within that boundary, they don't want anybody to come. Okay, And within that bird boundary, whomever they allow, only they can come. If they don't want, they will not allow anyone. Means all Bhavakarnam people you see, they will create a boundary for each and every person. Okay, everybody is not same for them. And like I said, how the tiger is ambushing, it will go and hide in the bush. It will plan properly. If you see, the lion will attack with the pride, and many times it may end up in a failure also. Sometimes we see buffaloes chasing the lion. All those things we have seen. But the tiger will very much plan. Okay, it will hide in the ambush and it will attack. And that one slap is a fatal slap. Similarly, these Bhavakarnam people are also like that. Should never think this person are lazy, why is taking, but they are calculating each and every step. One hit, it will give the success. And similarly, even if you build enmity with this Bhavakarnam people, okay, they will take their time, own sweet time, they'll plan everything properly, and one hit, they'll give you that revenge it, you will never forget it. Here also we have the Rahu as a planet. But this Rahu is Shubha Rahu, auspicious Rahu. In Nagam also we have the Rahu, but that Rahu is Visha Rahu. Understand? So usually these Bhavakarnam people, whenever they get the opportunity, they will seize it. Okay. And they generally say for this, sorry, I think I said Bhavakarnam, not Bhavakarnam, Balavakarnam. Kindly forgive me for that. So this Balava Karnam people, whenever they get an opportunity, they will seize it. And usually it is said, okay, like the validity of doing any activity in Balava Karnam, being an auspicious Karna, is 24 years. Means any building built, minimum it will stay at least for 24 years. Or anything you brought, it can easily brought for 24 years. Like that, the years they are assigned to Balava Karnam as 24 years. Okay. And somewhere, if I said inwhere Bhavakarnam for today's class, kindly replace it with Balavakarnam. Okay, that might be a slip of tongue. Whatever I am saying in today's class is about Balavakarnam only. Okay. So, any understood till now? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine. And any things which have been delayed, for example, something you started, okay, it got stuck, or something you planned, but it got stuck in between, okay. Those things, when Power Karnam is coming, that day you try to start. Definitely, it will go to the completion. A house which was started, but in between somehow it got delayed, okay, and the work got stopped. There was insufficient fund, or the workers were not there. For those things, you can again restart in Balava Karnam. Okay. And if you closely observe these Balava Karnam people, they observe each and every people. You see them, each and every people, they will very closely observe, and they will see what the person is doing. Okay. And similarly, like how we said for this Bhavakarnam, for Balava if Rahu and his dispositor are in good position, it will give them excellent results. Okay. If Rahu, that means each Karnanatha, if it is associated in a good Rashi, okay, it gives good result generally. Okay. And in case of Rahu, because it's a node, the dispositor of Rahu, if it is in a good position, it will give excellent results. Okay. And also Rahu gets exalted in Taurus. If Rahu is in Taurus also, it will give good results for this Balava Karnam people. Okay, first is the dispositor of Rahu. If it is in good position, it will give excellent results. And if Rahu is in Taurus also, it will give good results. Things, what things? Things like police, CBI, strategic management, CID, information bureau, detective agency, spy. Understand? All this will shoot this Balava Karnam people, or martial arts, bodybuilding, planning, gym. This also will shoot this Balava Karnam people. Anything that is related to planning, okay, that will this Balava Karanam people will play an important role. They will generally take up all the high-level jobs in their life. Okay. And also, if you see, these people always want to live in the upper floor of the house. They don't want the ground floor. You observe, anyhow, we have students here, we can check. Okay. But as far as my observations is gone, and with what the knowledge I got, they usually live in the first floor or upper floor of the house. They don't want to settle in the ground floor. Okay. And if the Ragu is again in good position, definitely the houses they build also, it will be minimum 2 or 3 floors. They will not just end up with the ground floor. Generally, Balava Karna means minimum 2 or 3 floors only will be there when they buy their own house. And another very peculiar thing about this Balava Karnam is they will always smile. So it's very difficult to understand what is going inside or what they are actually thinking. Okay. And in some cases, though it may look funny, but people have gone even to the extent of separation in Balava Karnam. And when we have counseled them, when we ask the reason, what is the issue, the first complaint they say is the partner is not cooking properly, or she is, or he, or generally we'll say she in India. Okay. So the she is not cooking when he is hungry, or the cooking is not good, or she is not at all cooking. So Balava Karnam people are foodie. So for them, whenever you are doing a matchmaking, in the matchmaking class, I will also teach you how to match the Karnas. Okay, that also we will take up. Karna Mata matching and all I will teach. But generally, think for Balava Karnam people, the food should be cooked on time and it should be tasty and nutritious. So that you should always suggest to the other partner. Okay. Next. One of their siblings also will become very good in status and they will get good recognition. In fact, they may overtake Balava Karnam people, one of their sibling. Okay. And in their father's side, your father's side means his father and father's grandfather. That is 2 generations to father. There can be a person who got lost in the family or they got settled in abroad or far away from the homeland. It's a very common thing in Balava Karnam people. You check with any Balava Karnam, up to 2 generations of father. Either there is a person who is lost, or in their family only there is somebody who has gone and settled abroad. Very common for Balava Karnam. Okay. And next, in their ancestral property also, there will be some problems or litigations. Okay. They will say, my father's brother is having that property, my grandfather's brother's sons are looking after it, we are not able to go. If you are asking also, they are giving some lame reasons. All this will come in this Balava Karnam people. Okay. And usually this, we have seen, right? The tiger hunts alone. It doesn't take help of anyone. Similarly, the people born in Balava Karnam, they don't get any help from the relatives. Okay. Whatever the bread and butter they make, it's purely out of their hard work. And related to the eyes, they may get some eye problems. So usually they should take care, extra care of the eyes. Usually we have seen people wearing spectacles or sinus, all this are the constantly tears coming, eye irritation. Okay. All those things are common in this Balava Karnam people. Okay. And very easily they can get attached to the wrong habits also. So making the choice of friends and situations should be very, very careful. If you have children born in Balava Karnam, they are excellent planners, they'll do study, everything will be good. But at the same time, the friendship also, you should just keep an eye. Next thing is, they should never take debts. Okay. And you see, whenever the Balava Karnam people have taken debts, their life has suffered. Without doubt, we can say their life has suffered. Okay. And all Balava Karnam people I have seen, either there is a separation, if not separation, even if they live together also, there is always some fights or some issues or misunderstandings always with the partner. One reason is food, and there are many other reasons also. There is always some discontentment with the partner. Okay. So either in Tuesday, Rahu Kalam, or Friday, Rahu Kalam, if you are born in Balava Karanam, buy just 1 gram of gold and keep it in your that place where you save the jewels. Definitely throughout your life from now to so many years, more and more gold will start accumulating. That is the secret for Balava Karanam. Okay, either Tuesday Rahu Kalam or Friday Rahu Kalam. And whichever Rashi in your horoscope, okay, in whichever Rashi in your horoscope, where Rahu is posited. For example, Rahu is in Kumbha Rashi. Then in Saturday, Rahu column, you take some task which you think it is getting difficult to complete. Or you take a task which you think is of more important and it needs more support. Understand? Things which you think which are important, predominant, if you are born in Balava Karnam, on just go to your horoscope, check where is Rahu situated. Based on the Rahu's Rashi, take that day's Rahu column and start the work. Definitely, it will finish without any delay. This is for people born in Balava Karnam. Any doubt in this sentence?
Sir, please repeat, just slightly slow down, sir. Wherever Rahu is situated,
whichever
that
Rashi,
particular Rashi day, you have to go.
whichever Rashi this Rahu is posited, on that Rashi Natha's day, in the Rahu column, you have to start that important work. Now, for example, Rahu is in Gemini. So, which day you will choose?
Wednesday, sir.
Wednesday Rahu column you have to take. Okay. Next, this chit fund, share market, MLM, all these things will give sudden luck and success for these people. But only thing is Rahu should not be in bad position. The Natha should not be in bad position, Karna Natha. Understand? So if Karanatha Rao is in good position, these people will very easily make money in share market, chit fund, MLM and all. Either it's an intraday trading or it's a swing or it's a long term. Definitely they will make good money. Rahu should not be spoiled. That's all. If Rahu is not in bad position, then if it is in a Rashis like Taurus and all, definitely it will give very good results. Okay, with respect to the speculation business. And usually these people will have more female childrens. Okay. If there are male childrens for them, definitely with respect to the male children, there is some problem. Usually they will have more female childrens. In today's generation, hardly we have two, so that may not be relevant. Okay, you have to go back 50 years where they had 10, 11 and all. In those cases, if you see 7 females, 3 male, like that, they will have Balava Karnam. But if it is, they are having male children, even today also, some issues with respect to male children are seen, either with education delay or some marital life not getting settled properly. Those things we are seen if a male child is born to this Balava Karnam. Okay. Next, the Nakshatra Lord, like I said for the previous Karnam also, the Nakshatra Lord of the Ragu, not the Rashi dispositor. The Nakshatra Lord of the Ragu will also do good for this Bhava Karnam people. Only thing is, they should not be in Tithi Understand? The Nakshatra Lord of the Ragu will do good results for the native. Only thing is that the Nakshatra Lord or the Nakshatra dispositor should not be in Tithi
Nakshatra Lord means wherever the Rahu posited in
Correct. If Rahu
constellation.
is sitting in the Gemini, Rahu is sitting in Gemini in Punarvasu, then Jupiter is the Nakshatra Lord. If Rahu is sitting in Bharani, then Venus is the Nakshatra Lord. Okay. These people should worship the deity which is having tiger as the Vaganam. Understand? There are Simha Vagini and Puli Vagini and all, they will say, right? So goddesses which have Simha or the lion as the vehicle, and there are also goddesses which have tiger as the vehicle. So those tiger Vagini goddesses, these people worship means very easily they will get Siddhi or Anugrah of the deity. Understand? Then Bhavakaranam people, what they should worship? Simhavahini. Understand? So which goddess is coming in tiger?
Durga Parmeshwari.
Then
Banushankari Mata, sir.
what about
Pratyangida.
Chamundi?
Chamundi.
Hmm. Right. Okay. For these people, they'll say, right, some people, I went to my Kuladevata temple, everything is success, right? So usually, even for Balava Karanam people, whenever they go to their Kuladevata temple, any pending task or any new task they want to get success, that will give them immediate success and luck. So praying to the Kuladevata will give immense success. Everybody should pray to Kuladevata. There is no exception for that. But for this Balava Karanam, it will give extra results. Okay.
Sir, how to find Kuladevata, sir?
How to find Kuladevata means you have to inquire your ancestors or old people. Otherwise, you have to put a prashna. Choli prashna will tell that, or Ashtamangala. Ashtamangala is a complicated thing. To conduct Ashtamangala itself, it will take 50,000. Ashta means 8. Mangala means 8 kinds of auspicious activity, golden coin, lamp, and setup. Then that person should be minimum 48 days take care brahmacharyam. Even in Choli also it is there. But in Choli, even 21 days is sufficient. In some cases, 3 days is sufficient. But for Ashtamangalam, minimum 48 days brahmacharya has been taken care. And even those who want to do that Ashtamangala Prashnam in their house, they also have to take certain rituals. In Choli, at least 3 days is sufficient. But here, that is not the case. Okay. So then you can find in Choli also you can find, Ashtamangalam also you can find. Only these two will perfectly tell you. Okay. For example, it will say Chachi Choche. In Tamil Nadu means we can say Shelliamman. Understand? In your place, what that God will come, all those things we can find out with the Choli Prasnam or Ashtamangala Prasnam. Okay. Other than that, other Prasnams are not finding that much effective. In fact, Jamakol, if you take these Kerlium methods outside, in Prasna, Jamakol I will say superior. But in Jamakol also, Kuladevata relevance is not that much great. Okay. But when I use Choli Prasanam, many times I have seen good results. And when I learned Ashtamangalam from my guru, when he used also, that Ashtamangalam used to pinpoint very much accurately. Okay. So finding Kuladevata is not an easy job, but not impossible. But that can be done only with the prashna. And both the prashnas have a lot of restrictions. Okay. Before 6 p.m. only you have to finish it. Okay. In the evenings you should not do. Okay. There are certain kind of, what is that, rituals you have to perform. Then definitely we can find it out. That is the reason a person who sees a natal chart is called an astrologer. But a person who sees a prashna is called as a Daivarna. Understand? The dynamic elements can be said only by the Daivarna. Okay. We'll see, we'll try to like say someday. Okay, but Tamil Prashna will very easily say whether you have Kuladeva Anugraha or not. That also we can say. Anyhow. But Choli, you will be able to discover that who is the Kuladevata, where you have to go and search, which direction you have to go. Okay, all those things we can see in Choli Prashna. In 12 Cholis we cannot do. With the 108 Cholis we can definitely do. Okay, 12 Cholis only for simple task you can do that. For higher task control, minimum you should use 108 Cholis. That only will give you the answer as well as what remedy if you do that deity will appear. Those things and all we can see in Choli. Fine. And similarly for these people, if Rahu is spoiled, then definitely tooth problem or eye problem they will get without doubt. Okay. Now I asked Puli Vaganam, many people only told Durga Parameshwari is correct and I told Chamundi, some other told something. But why none of you told Ayappa? Ayappa also comes on tiger only, right? Or wrong?
No, correct, sir.
Okay, but you don't want to stay there in Malvan apartment.
And also, how many people know Malamayadeshwara Hills? There also,
No, sir.
I
Yeah,
know, sir.
Malamadeshwar. I know, sir.
Yes, sir. It's
there also Lord Shiva is on tiger.
Sir, Madheshwara.
Okay. And if you want some excellent results, you can go to, that is what Shabrimala Ayyappa, Malamadeshwara Hills, or you can go to a place called Tirchangod Arthanadeshwara Temple. Okay, it is near Erode. Tirchangod Arthanadeshwara. Arthanadeshwara means of Shiva, of Parvati. Okay,
So please tell the same name, sir. Tiruchen.
Tirchangod Arthanadeshwara Temple. Shall I type in the WhatsApp?
Got it, sir.
Yes, sir.
Better, sir.
I have sent in the WhatsApp. Generally, I'll tell you one thumb rule. Okay, you don't need any remedies also. If luckily, if this is there in your horoscope. If your Karana Natha is connected to fifth lord or fifth bhava, okay, let it be any Karna. Out of the 11 Karnas, let it be any Karna. If your Karana Natha is connected to fifth bhava, praying to your Kula Devata will always give you success. They will say, even to Kula Devata, that work got. Even to Kula Devata, this work got. Okay, like that, you can keep saying just like that. If your Karnataka is connected to fifth bhava or fifth lord, just praying to Kula Devata will give you immense success, irrespective of any Karna.
And sir, regarding the tooth problem, like if Rahu is spoiled, we'll have a tooth problem. And what was the other one thing?
What, madam?
If
Tooth and eye.
I.
Eye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So now you rate the must activities for success for this Balava Karna. What they should do. They should dedicate themselves to the services of or belief of God. They should not never talk atheist words in their life. Always dedicate themselves to the service of God. And wherever they work, okay, wherever they work, they should take the commands of the superiors. Usually these people are not good at that. Okay, yesterday also one person called from TCS. Okay, I should not mention the company name because in Prakal. So MNC company, I did very well, sir. Like you told, I did so many targets, but like you always told me from past 5 months to give up my ego and take the superior's command, even if it is wrong. But I tried to do that. Now they gave me C rating, like that he told. Understand? So they should always what? Obey the superior's command and accept their authority. That will give them enormous success. This you say, any Balava Karanam people is coming, if they're saying problem in job, you ask, are you having problem with accepting the superior's command? They'll say yes. If you guide them properly, definitely they'll keep coming back to you for next predictions. Okay, any Balava Karanam people are there here? No one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have Balava.
Okay. So how much is matching for you, sir?
Sir, 100%. It's all. Everything as you told, it's like a mirror.
Everything is getting related.
Completely like a mirror.
Okay. So then there is no wrong in saying Karanam is the